What's happening, y'all? It's Murk one more time, back at it. Hey, man, sorry for the delay, for how long I take to, you know, continue making these videos. But I do got a little personal life, you know. But today I'm gonna talk about. First, I'm gonna say, like, subscribe, comment, share, but definitely like, definitely share, definitely like. You know what I mean? Write comments. I read the comments. I only get like a couple comments, and I got pretty much a good core audience. But I like to find a way to magnify and not feel like I'm doing these things in vain, right? So we're gonna talk about fear, right? Now, in my journey, my life journey, I had discovered the like I guess you call it an acronym for the term for the word fear, right? And it's false evidence appearing real. Fear, right? Now, I guarantee you that fear is probably the reason why a lot of us are not in the position in which we need to be. You know what I mean? I guarantee that fear plays a major part in that. False evidence appearing real. Fear plays a major part in that. Why not do what it is that why not be the thing that you think the rest of the world needs? Why you don't do it? Why you don't want to know instead of relishing the fact that you don't know? Why don't you want to partake? Why don't you want to compete? Why don't you want to be accounted for? You know what I'm saying? I was talking to one of my friends today, and speaking of the word friend should be a pair that someone you can keep it honest with, and somebody that you admire. That should be your friend. You don't have to admire everything about them, but certain attributes about them that you admire. That's how you keep yourself in a certain regard of a certain forward progressive movement. You understand? So you have proper friends. You have the right concept on what a friend is, and you utilize that to make you a better person and help that person make themselves a better person. And in turn, this would be your contribution to try to make the world a better place. You see what I'm saying? So as I was talking about with my friends today, we was talking about the Nipsey Hussle situation, right? And I said that I'm very glad that Nip took care of business in a way that if me, you, anybody felt sorry for Nip, we wanted to say, damn, man, that's fucked up how he went out. You know what I'm saying? I want to, support Nip. I want to make sure that his kids is good, or I want to help out. You know how it is, right? You can easily just watch his video on YouTube because he owned he was in control of his business. The proceeds go to Nip. If you buy a shirt off the internet or pull up to the store or whatever, the proceeds go to Nip. He owned majority of the business in a way that the money would filter right back to him. He had a motto, all money in, right? Now, what made him such a ill person is that if we try to emulate and mimic some of the stuff that we know him to do, then what would be our excuse for our greatness? You see what I'm saying? We all could do that. We all have a gift that we can unlock if we just put the fear down. Behind fear is like this bliss. Oh man, behind every time I face one of my fears, I was blissfully happy, man. For real. That's part of the reason why I do these YouTube things, and that's also part of the reason why the YouTube things come out so slow, because got a few things that's going on. I'm gonna be honest, right? One of my things is want to be able to convey my personality in the way that prompt everyone to make me want to get on YouTube, right? The second thing is, I want to. I'm afraid that I might be doing this for nothing, because this part right here is like the fact building and trying to make sure that I can help out in any shape, form, or manner. I've been through a lot of things. I got a lot of stories, got a lot of insight, got a lot of understanding towards a lot of things, man. I give a lot of I don't want to say things and stuff too much more, but I give a lot of words and ideas and concepts and phenomenons, great deal of thought, and do some form of research on it. And so with all that said and done, one of my strongest attributes is my memory and the ability to connect the dots. So to me, that's my gift. And then once I align that gift with a cause and an agenda, all right, and not to be persuaded by the propaganda that is placed in front of us, so that we would think that we're not under attack. We are constantly under attack 24/7 from your day of your existence. You see what I'm saying? So when a person is negative by nature, everything that they embark on will be used as a tool for their negativity. So, and vice versa, if a person is positive by nature, everything that he or she does would be done to be positive. And that's why Freeway had that song, "What We Do," even though what we do is wrong. You see what I'm saying? It has a benefit for the positive. So this is a song about you're familiar with the song, but drug dealers telling you the perils of being a drug dealer and for the result of doing something good. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we in poverty. What's poverty? Poverty is a surplus of slaves, a line of the have-nots. When you create a dichotomy where you have haves and have-nots, and you create a system based off illusions and lies and trickery, you now have human life, human bodies that are now willing to partake in the illusion to now make that illusion real. This is why we will never have what it is that we as black people, we as the slave class, we as the burden bearers of society, we as the performers of, you see what I'm saying? Like, we as the caretakers, like, we would never get what we're asking for due to that understanding. There's no way we can have a harmonic life with this mentality that's constantly working against us, because they are wicked by nature. They live in fear, and because of that fear, they make stuff or they do things to counteract said fear, right? So every law, every placement, every level of education, every food, everything is a mechanism in which they use to take over, conquer, and keep taking over and keep conquering and keep reaping the benefits of keeping the system the way that it is. And the reason why I do not vote, I could talk for months on the reason why I don't vote. Months on the reason why I don't vote. All right? But the number one reason is, if I go on YouTube right now and I type in Malcolm X, I love to do this. But just type in the Malcolm X speech, man. Anytime you guys get some free time, type in Malcolm X, one of his speeches, just type that up. You're going to see 2 minute, 1 minute, 15 minute, half hour lectures or whatever. Just click on any one of them, and it's going to sound like he's talking about what's going on in 2019. And if Malcolm X is still talking about a political climate that is the same way back then as it is now, what is the point of voting in a system that was designed by the wicked people, that by the nature of these people, which was designed to not put you, people that look like me or you with the same hue? How is it going to benefit us? This is why the cries are going to be the same. This is why he will create the problem, tell you the solution, and that will never be the solution to the problem. He preaches one thing and practices the complete other. It is his idea for us to live in integration, but he really lives in segregation. That's why whenever we integrate, there goes the line in which death is now introduced and pain is now introduced to you. Because he is wicked by nature. He cannot help it. Even if they call themselves, that's why it's so much conflict whenever you have a pair that is one of them, because they will hurt your feelings just from the way they see things, the way they hear information, man. I was at work with Trayvon Martin on the news, and I heard these non-melanated people talking, and I could tell from what they were talking about the Trayvon case, but they was talking like the news vilified Zimmerman. You see what I'm saying? What we have to understand is that I'm gonna stop playing games. White people love when black people are going through shit, right? The Nipsey Hussle got gunned down. A rapper got gunned down. White people love it. That's why that lady Ingram was on the news and she was able to laugh and point out things and say stuff and all of that, and then have us all touchy about the situation. What we do not understand is that everything that they did to put us in a predicament, they love it. So when we get up there and complain about how hard it is and this, that, and the third, and going to jail and murder and the desolate and the no hope and all that, they love it. They hate when we are able, by our nature, to turn that negative into a positive. See, one thing I told my friend today, another thing that we are on a pedestal, but because we do not know we on a pedestal, we think we in a hole. But all you gotta do, man, is unlock that fear and step out on that pedestal and tell your story, and white America will give you a big bag, big check, about that. Real rap. So give it a shot, man. That's why all the rappers do it. That's why all the movie news do it, man. Everybody that's out there do it. How come we know LeBron was born to a single mom when she was 16 in a small town, and we know Jay-Z was born in Marcy, we know Biggie was from Brooklyn, we know Meek from Philly, we know Ice-T from, you know what I mean? We know everything about these people. They come from harsh places, rough stops, where they wasn't supposed to make it. And this pocket of talent exists. You see what I'm saying? Because we are who we are. So when we asking for equal rights, we're not going to get it. Because pound for pound, inch for inch, we better than them. They know that. And in your heart of hearts, you know that. Even if you defeated, you know that. You know that. So why would they, in their right mind, living under fear, want to set up a terrain where it is even for his son and your son to compete? No. And watch your son cream his son? Never. Never gonna do that. That's why you're gonna see white men punching black women. That's why you're gonna see it. Killing them. Because of that same thing right there, man. Fear. Fear of a black planet. Fear of a black God, fear of a black anything. Because as soon as that happens, what does that mean for them? How does he fit? So by default, we are the creative class. By default, they are the judging class. That's how the universe make these two races work in harmony. So one gotta be holding trophies made of fake gold and fake prestige and all that, bleed you to the bone. And one of them gotta be just looking for one mic. You feel what I'm saying? That's what this shit all about, man. This shit is all about usury, trickery, getting over, man. This is it, man. The biggest con the devil ever pulled was letting you know you not God. Was telling you not God, and you believe in it. Was the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making you fall in love with things that are not real. That's his greatest trick. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making people sell their morals and their integrity and their people and their soul for money. Greatest trick was him to place money in a way that it now takes life. Like money is the illest creation these people did, man. Alright, I'm not even gonna go into money and make money a bad thing. What we're gonna do is be realistic about money and play the money game. Play the money game, play their game. You see what I'm saying? Money is here, it is what it is. It's a concept that quantifies energy, right? It's like an idea of energy. The more energy you as a person can generate, the more money you would have. Simple as that. They call them followers on YouTube. They call them followers on the gram. They call them subscribers on YouTube. They call them fans. They call them customers. But at the end of the day, you people. You know what I'm saying? And we generate currency from keeping these things current. It's an exchange, a marketing. And any one of us can do that. You are a business. You know why you a business? Because you play with money. Instantly making you a business, a corporation, an entity. But you don't know that. They keep you ignorant to that. And then they tell you that ignorance is no excuse for the law. Why is that? Because he's always changing the law. He's always going to make a law that is going to restrict you, that's going to confine you. He's going to do all of that. He's going to use the laws against you. As a matter of fact, whenever you define a word to these people, that word is not, that definition instantly becomes artificialized, because now when you tell them the essence of the word which you're using, they play with it. And then you hear stuff like, I identify as a man, I identify as a woman. How we get to play with that? How is that? It's the same thing. It started off with neutering cats and dogs, and then it started off with seedless grapes. Because when you take away the sexual organ of an organism, you take away the essence of said organism. If what makes you divine is everything that you are. If you are a male, you are designed in the likeness of a male, with a purpose of a male. If you are defective in any part, in your energy centers, they call them chakras or whatever, you're defective in any of them parts, then you will see where where it goes. If you're defective in your lower chakra or mental chakra or whatever, you might be homosexual or whatever, and it's really not. Am I trying to get views? What am I doing here? Alright, listen, man. Alright, let me chill. I love you all. Everybody do a good job doing we in a state of abundance. You can be what you want to be. But we at war, and they using everything against you to benefit them in a war. They did it with smallpox. Can you imagine when they realized that smallpox was killing off the people that was teaching them how to hunt, teaching them how to live, teaching them how to eat, teaching them how to be human, and they realized that the smallpox was killing them. You know what they started to do after that? They was giving them their blankets and making them feel that they was loved, but they are wicked by nature. It's in their nature. It's in their nature. You know what I'm saying? Many of us fall in love with their features, fall in love with their words, fall in love with their clothes, fall in love with their little public lifestyle. But underneath that lies an evil, wicked, frightened individual that would do anything to preserve that in which he's frightened of losing. Anything. Even if that means smiling in your face and telling you, hey, I'm trying my best. And knowing that he's only giving forth his bare minimum. They know this. They know this. You know how many women called police for help, and when they got there, the police raped them? This is a big thing. How many times we see on YouTube the police come and the complainant is black and they end up with cuffs on? They not the alleged culprit. They the one filing the problem. Police get there, just don't like nothing about you, and you end up in cuffs. And you like, my day was super shitty. I just got spit on, called the police, and they beat me the fuck up and take me to jail. Right? You see what I'm saying? I see it all the time, man. Ain't no rules with these dudes, man. I watch 4 cops beat a nigga, go to trial, and only 2 get convicted. So you trying to tell me when I watch the tape, there are legal blows being thrown? Man, they hitting this dude with a nightstick to look like the stick bending over his head. That dude is Rodney King, man. Google that video, man. Check that out. Watch that joint. Watch how the police beat that dude, man. And why didn't they 2 got convicted and 2 didn't? You know how many bodies they killed and don't nothing happen to them? And then they use a black cop to go in front and say, today my officers went through this and we didn't do nothing wrong. And meanwhile, they assaulted a black child, a future. They scarred that. The hate you give little infants, fucks everyone. Thug life. Tupac. So when you out here fucking it up, these crackers that like to tell you about shit about the one. They have the theory on the one, and then they be the same ones disrupting it, like they exempt from it. You see what I'm saying? Don't let them trick you, man. Don't let them trick you. They want you to pray to God. They play with guns. They want you to have faith. They militant. Once again, faith, leaving everything to chance. Militant, leaving nothing to chance. Right now, in 2019, going on 2020, we, as whoever you are, you not where you want to be, ought to try to adorn these methods and do not leave nothing to chance. Become militant. Question everything. Make everything real. Everything you eat, everything you see. Part of your diet isn't only what you eat, also what you see, what you speak, what you take in. Anything that enters you becomes you. You see what I'm saying? So, aspire to be better. Aspire to be a better person. Try it. Try it. Really try it. Yo. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Man, I really want to get my page to a point where I can unleash t-shirts and products onto people. And we can get certain things going. We can get a circle going. I got a 6-month plan, a 5-year plan, a 50-year plan, man. And if this works out properly, you guys will be all helping out to my 50-year plan. And it was never about self. It was always about the all. It was always about the community. Trust me when I tell you that, man. It's your boy, Murk, Code Breaker, signing off. Appreciate every one of you, man. Matter of fact, hold on, man. Let me give a shout out to my day ones, man. Let me give a shout out to Anonymous. I see you, boy. Keep your head up. Give a shout out to Boom. Keep it coming, homie. I mean, stay strong. Keep doing what you're doing. To the rapper Greasy, my boy. You already know what time it is. You see what I'm saying? Fat Man Feud. Whoop, my brother. Whoop, man. I love you, dog. Hold your motherfucking nugget. You hear me? You gonna get past all this shit, cousin. My daughters, everybody, man. peace, love, respect. Let's get it to the top. Let's keep it going. Let's stay healthy. Let's stay pure. Let's stay right. Let's not let them use us against us. Let's not let them use your weakness. Let's not let them be as strong. Let us be whatever it is we think they are. Fuck them. It's all about us. Fuck that. So with that said, man, it's your boy. Get at me. Leave something. Leave a comment in the joint, man. I'll talk back. Let me know what y'all want to hear. You know what I mean? I got a lot of, just anything, man. I respond. I can answer any question, man. I believe I can do that. And if I don't know, I'll let you know I can't do it, bro. But I can answer any question. Believe that. Put me to the challenge. Prove me wrong. I'm on my shit, man. I ain't got no fear. You already know. NFO. No fear. Over here. No fear ones. Never falling off. Not flunked out. Never follow orders. New founded organization. Anyway, yeah, man. Get at me. Peace.